jousting bar is an efficient, simple tool that you can use to develop rotational strength for throwing events. It is so simple because we are using the concept of torque, and torque is an alternative to add resistance without using a lot of external weights like bumper plates, dumbbells, kettlebells, and whatnot. So the setup is very simple. We're going to show the Atlas man that resembles that throwing arc. Our key is to strengthen the arc of throwing movement. Okay. The setup, I'm going to get in split stance. Okay. My throwing arm is going to come on the front. My non-throwing arm is going to be somewhere here around the ball. Okay. The ball provides an ergonomic advantage to place your hand. So, and then from here, I'm going to arc my body a little bit. I'm going to hold the bar. Notice that my forearm is going to be about 90 to the bar. I'm going to bring it in so my arm is perpendicular to the floor. Okay? And then from here, I'm going to reverse that throwing motion slowly all the way up with a slight hip forward displacement. Notice my right arm is almost straight up. And then from here, I slowly control the way down. All the way down. The concentric action is amazing. And then from here again, I'm going to pull, slight pull with my right arm, push with my left, bring it up, slight displacement forward for bounce. Notice that my back heel is up, and then I bring it down slowly. This is totally different from the sledgehammer, where you just slam the sledgehammer over tires. The difference is that here you have a controlled concentric, eccentric motion, but mostly eccentric as you go down. With sledgehammer, you use momentum and to hit the tire. The problem with that is your grip, but more important is potential labrum tear, especially with younger athletes or individuals that the sledgehammer might be too heavy. This is the great way to be able to strengthen the musculature that relates to throwing event. If you want to, let's say, lower the intensity or lower the load without changing the bumper plate, then hold it a little bit closer, right here. See, this is a way of taking weight off, okay? And I repeat the same movement. But I'm really loading using the same or similar movement pattern when it comes to throwing events. Another variation of the Atlas man is what we actually call the loading phase of a golf swing. The setup is very similar, but now we're going to be moving the jousting in this pendulum right here. Okay? The setup, well, getting a split stance, not too wide, a little bit narrow. Front foot flat, back heel up. Hold the bar about shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider if you want to. And then when you lift the jousting, naturally, you're going to notice that the inside arm, right arm, is pretty much perpendicular. I'm standing a little tall, but as I swing the bar, I'm going to flex my hip and lift the jousting. One more time. Notice the control as I exert concentric action and eccentric action. Okay? I am pulling with my left hand and pushing. Those two forces offset and it's transferred to my core. Again, mostly to the oblique muscles. Again, doesn't do justice how much tension I'm feeling throughout this movement. You have to feel it to understand and appreciate how this movement actually transfers to the movement that matters in your life.